Hi everyone! For this video, I'm reviewing Genially, a digital tool used to create media-based learning objects like interactive images, escape rooms, and scenario-based learning activities. I chose Genially because creating an educational escape room was completely new to me. As I started researching tools that support this kind of activity, Genially came up repeatedly as a popular and well-reviewed option. What stood out right away was that it is designed for interactive learning, not just slides or static presentation. According to Kang in 2025, Genially supports student-centered and asynchronous learning by encouraging engagement through interactive and multimedia content. I also learned that it allows educators to design realistic decision-making scenarios, which makes it a strong option for both education and training environments. One major consideration when choosing a multimedia tool is ease of use. And this is where Genially really shines. You don't need to know how to code, and you don't have to build a website from scratch. Everything is done using a drag and drop interface, which makes it accessible even if you don't consider yourself very tech savvy. Adding interactions, animations, or branching paths is simple and only takes a few clicks. Another important consideration is accessibility and learning styles. Genially supports multimodal learning by combining visuals, text, audio, and interaction. This aligns well with universal design for learning principles and allows students to engage with content in different ways. Cost is also something to think about. Genially offers both free and paid plans. The free version allows you to experiment with gamification, while paid plans are needed for advanced analytics or LMS integration. Genially allows users to create interactive images with clickable hotspots, branching scenarios, digital escape rooms, and quizzes. You can also embed videos, audio, and animations. One feature I really appreciated was the large template library, with over 15,000 professionally designed templates, which makes getting started much easier when you're brand new. To better understand how the tool works in practice, I watched the Genially produced YouTube video, How to Transform Learning with Genially, as hyperlinked on this slide. This video showed how clearly content can be organized using layered navigation. It also demonstrated how feedback can be built into activities, which helps promote self-directed learning. Overall, I found Genially to be very effective for creating media-based learning objects. Instead of learners passively clicking through slides, Genially encourages them to interact and explore outcomes. As a clinical trainer, I find the low-risk environment of branching scenarios particularly effective for practicing medical and judgment decision-making without real-world consequences. Scenario-based learning allows learners to practice decision-making, receive immediate feedback, and explore outcomes, which is especially useful for training and soft skills development. To wrap things up, Genially's strengths include its engaging design, no coding requirement, and strong support for gamified learning. However, there are limitations. Advanced features like analytics require a paid plan, and there is a slight learning curve compared to familiar tools like PowerPoint. Overall, Genially is a powerful tool for creating interactive or scenario-based learning experiences. My resources used were both from Genially and from a blog called Micro Learning Module Interactive Content Creation Platform.